sa hangin, kulang sa suntok, kaya i-improve pa. Tapos marami suntok. Hard na hard din po para manalo ako at para sa team namin at para sa pamilya ko.
Game plan lang namin na yung coach ko, yun lang yung sundin ko. Pinaghandaan din namin siya on sparring at pinag-studian din namin yung mga laban ng kalaban ko ngayon. Pangarap ko sa boxing, maging world champion balang araw.
Nandito po tayo sa Parañaque Sports and Social Hall, Barangay San Antonio, Parañaque. Ang motto po natin dito sa Parañaque serbisyo lang po. And we are inspired by the leadership ng ating City Mayor Eric Olivares, our 1st District Congressman Edwin Olivares. Manny Pacquiao presents Blow by Blow in partnership with San Miguel Beer is in Parañaque Sports Complex, Barangay San Antonio, Parañaque City. Kumusta po mga kababayan, mga kaboxing, mga kaibigan, mga kasama? And we're all here to enjoy the action that only Blow by Blow can provide. Boxing action at its best. Kaibigan natin si Mr. Dan Barrera is here along with our MP Promotions Blow by Blow CEO, Ma'am Marife Barrera, our Operations Manager and Director, Ma'am Len Tomas. Ang susunod po na laban natin, this will be a 6-rounder in the flyweight division, Patrocenio kontra Alajid. Ang ating tailor na tape makikita po natin. Pareho po silang 22 years old ba? Same height, but yung reach nagkakatalo. Patrocenio with a slight reach advantage. Kaliwete po si Alajid at ang record po nila, halos the same. 2 wins, 1 loss for Alajid at for Patrocenio, 2 wins with 2 knockouts, 1 loss and 1 draw. Okay, ito na po ang ating ring announcer, Bobby Mondihar.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter coming into the ring, Eman Alajid. Congressman Edwin Olivares and the City Council and Youth and Sports Development Office, OIC, Mr. Alex Dandan. All professional boxing bouts are sanctioned by the Games and Amusements Board. GAB Chairman, Attorney Francisco Rivera. GAB Commissioners, Attorney Manuel Plaza III, Angel Bautista. The Chief of Boxing and Other Contact Sports, Dr. Oliver Evangelista. Ringside Physicians, Dr. Jose Rolando Rivera. Dr. Noel Napa. Timekeepers, Leonardo Trinidad, Romulo Santiago. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighter fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 111 pounds. He has a record of 2 wins, 1 loss, fighting out of Alajid Boxing Stable, Cavite. Ladies and gentlemen, Eman Alajid. Alajid. Right across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 113 pounds. He has a record of 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 1 win coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of KSK Boxing Gym, Makati City. Ladies and gentlemen, Rinjie Patrocenio. Patrocenio. Judges at ringside, Virgilio Garcia, Judge Akil Tamano, Silvestre Abainza. Third man in the ring, referee Noel Haduka. This will be 6 rounds of professional boxing.
Eman, Rinjie. Eman.
Sakit sa tenga.
Mag-iingat kayong dalawa at palagi niyong suportahan ang iyong mga sarili, okay? That's God and good luck.
Makasuki natin sa blow-by-blow si Eman Alajid. This is his 3rd blow-by-blow fight. And for Patrocenio naman, this is his 4th blow-by-blow fight. Si Patrocenio po galing sa magandang panalo, a 4-round decision over John Viceno last April. And siya po ay may isang knockout in 2 wins. This is his first 6-round event. At for Alajid naman, naku, galing sa talo to ha. In September of last year, he went down in round number 1, went down twice in round number 5, and he was stopped by Jobert Daculio. September in 2023, has not fought since, but now is on a comeback trail. Okay, let's see what Alajid can do to try to improve his record. Ganon din si Patrocenio. Alajid is a southpaw. But right now, he's fighting the orthodox style. So sinasabayan niya dito si Patrocenio, fighting out of his usual southpaw style si Alajid. Alajid trying to strike with that left jab, doing a lot of feints, that long reach of Patrocenio. 67 inches ang reach ni Patrocenio, 65.5 inches naman ang reach ni Alajid. Bantayan natin kung si Alajid mag-switch hit just to confuse Patrocenio, because this is a fighter who can fight southpaw or orthodox. Right now, Alajid showing a lot more poise and firepower than Patrocenio. Patrocenio coming in closer, but he's not throwing the jab. Alajid is very active, throwing that left jab, and then the right to the side of the body. Patrocenio missing with the right hand. And again, throwing that right hand. Hindi masyadong tumatapon ng jab si Patrocenio. That time missing with a wide left hand. Round number 1 coming to a close. We are scheduled for 6. This is in the flyweight division. Alajid versus Patrocenio. Yan po si Patrocenio. Ang kanyang cornerman si Justoni Ojeda. Panuorin po natin kung ano nangyari dito. Some shots are connected by Alajid. A combination. And he forces Patrocenio to take a step back. In that attack, punch of the round brought to you by San Miguel Beer. Alajid might have won that first round. Patrocenio has to regroup. Hindi naman po si Alajid ang kanyang coach and cornerman, the former welterweight contender, si Ray Pelonia. A fighter with a big punch back in his heyday, si Ray Pelonia. Alajid continuing with that orthodox style. Patrocenio's coming forward but he's not throwing punches. Kanya pagpasok niya, siya natatamaan. Now finally Patrocenio unloading some shots. Pero binalikan siya kaagad ni Alajid. Patrocenio coming on strong, trying to trap Alajid into the corner. A nice right hand coming from Patrocenio. An overhand right that connected. Yun lang hinihintay ni Patrocenio, just that slight opening for him to unload that right hand. Ito, sabi ni Patrocenio, lapit ka, tatamaan kita. Patrocenio looking very confident. Even if he lost that first round, at least in our unofficial scorecard, parang feeling ni Patrocenio kaya yung suntok ni Alajid. And now he's throwing a lot of shots at Alajid. Alajid got stopped there with that left hand. Big round here for Patrocenio. Big turnaround round. Those short punches of Patrocenio, those are hurting punches. Good timing here by Patrocenio as he ducks under that shot of Alajid, and then he comes roaring back with his own combination. Nag-adjust na rin dito ang style ni Patrocenio. Kanina, he was coming forward but not throwing. Ngayon, as he comes in, he's throwing. Sumusuntok siya kaagad. He's not giving Alajid a chance now to be as active as he was in round number 1. Alajid now countering. But those shots of Alajid, parang kulang sa power. Although he has scored 2 knockouts in 2 wins. That's Alajid. And that's the end of round number 2. A lot of punches exchanged and traded in that round number 2. I would say Patrocenio had the better of the exchanges. Again naman po si Alajid being attended to by Ray Pelonia. There's also a female corner woman on the side of Alajid. Ito, panuunin po natin punch of the round. Yun, right hand coming from Patrocenio. Tumama din dun si Alajid, but it was Patrocenio with a more impactful shot. Punch of the round brought to you by San Miguel Beer. Round number 3 coming up. We are scheduled for 6. We are in the flyweight division. Patrocenio coming from Negros Oriental. Alajid from San Jose, Mindoro. Huwag niyong kalilimutan to subscribe and follow us on our social media platforms. That would be on Facebook, on YouTube and Instagram. Close quarters fighting. And for Patrocenio, look at him continuously putting pressure on Alajid. Hindi siya nawawala eh. pasagod ito si Patrocenio. At hindi niya binibigyan ng spasyo si Alajid to move around. Ayun, si Alajid now moving away from harm's way, but he finds himself trapped once more in the corner. Alajid now looking to run and escape that attack from Patrocenio. Pero siya tinatamaan dito. Patrocenio continuing to be on the attack. Throwing punches from all angles. Left hand sneaked in by Alajid. Not too much power behind those shots. Both by Alajid and Patrocenio. Puntusan lang ito ang nangyayari sa atin. And again, si Alajid going back to his bicycle and missing badly with that right hand. Ten-second clapper has sounded. Oh! Patrocenio going down. A shot. And he's given the mandatory 8 count here by referee Haduka just as the sound of the bell signaled the end of the round. That's it. Can't be saved for the bell, but Patrocenio going down with a shot near the end of the round. Punch of the round. Panoorin po natin. There's going to be a knockdown here. Yun. A right hand connected right on the button by Alajid. Actually, he was the one being cornered, but he switched sides. And then, a flash knockdown scored by Alajid. Bumagsak doon si Patrocenio. First knockdown of the fight. And we are in round number 4. I'm sure nabuhayan ng loob si Alajid with that late knockdown scored, and for Patrocenio, he's got to get back. Siya nagko-control ang laban. Tapos biglang siya bumagsak. Oh, that time, connection by Patrocenio with the right hand. But Alajid does have that power. And as we mentioned earlier, 2 knockouts in 2 wins for Alajid. Another right hand, the clubbing one, scored by Alajid. A nice right uppercut scored by Alajid once more. And this time he connects with the left. Alajid looks like he's very comfortable fighting from close distance. Natatamaan niya si Patrocenio. Si Patrocenio naman, I think he needs that distance. Kasi ang haba niya eh. He's not throwing that jab. Now he does. But siya natatamaan dito ni Alajid. And here's Alajid again, riding his bicycle, moving away. Biding his time. But he's able to connect from close distance. Pinapwersa ni Patrocenio yung laban sa loob eh. And there's a cut that's been opened. And you see that streaming from the left eye of Patrocenio. And there is no signal from referee Haduka whether that cut was inflicted by a cut, or by a butt, or a punch. But there's blood coming out of that cut. May signal ba ni referee Haduka? And Ringside physician is coming in. Dr. Jose Rolando Rivera checking on that cut. Looks bad. Looks like a bad cut in the corner of the left eye of Patrocenio. Now that's gonna spur Patrocenio on. Now he's fighting like a wounded tiger. Ito na siya. Binabanatan niya si Alajid. Can Alajid withstand this assault coming from Patrocenio? May sugat si Patrocenio. Bumagsak si Patrocenio in round number 3. Here we go. Marami pang oras dito. We're gonna hear the 10-second clapper momentarily. There's the 10-second clapper, and Patrocenio continuing to throw leather. Alajid showing the composure, and that's the end of the round. And they're certainly going to attend to that cut. It's over the left eye of Patrocenio. Looks like it's not a nasty cut, it's not a deep cut, but it's on the eyelid, and there was no signal if it was a punch or a headbutt. Let's see. Ito, may dugo na rito eh. Hindi natin nakita kung ulo ba yun o suntok that caused that butt, or rather that cut. Here we go, round number 5. Ang dami po nangyari dito sa laban. Round number 3, bumagsak po si Patrocenio. Round number 4, nasugatan po si Patrocenio. Now Alajid looking to dictate the tempo by moving around. And then when there's close quarters fighting, Alajid seems to have better of the exchanges now. It looks like the word is it was an accidental headbutt. An accidental headbutt caused that damage. And that's a word from the GAB officials at ringside, conferring with referee Hiduga. It was an accidental headbutt that caused that cut in the 4th round. Now Patrocenio coming on strong. But the way we see it, parang si Patrocenio is fighting the fight of Alajid. Alajid is very comfortable fighting from close distance. He's been able to connect clean shots when they're close together. While si Patrocenio, hindi niya magamit yung kanyang length. He's not fighting from a distance. He's trying to crawl his way back into this fight by engaging Alajid up close. At yan ang laban ni Alajid eh. Now let's see what Patrocenio can do here. Nilalayuan siya ni Alajid, and then when Alajid feels that he's ready to engage from close distance, he'll stand his ground and then he'll exchange. That time he connected with the right hand. Once more. And then he backtracks. And then he stands his ground. He engages from close distance. He scores some punches and then he moves out. And he's frustrating Patrocenio with that kind of a tactic. Right hand again scored by Alajid. 10-second clapper has sounded. End of the round. And there's blood coming out of that cut over the left eye of Patrocenio. Ito, panuwi po natin. The punch of the round brought to you by San Miguel Beer. Right hand scored by Alajid. And then he scores with another right as he forces Patrocenio to take a step back. Yan po ang ating punch of the round brought to you by San Miguel Beer. Alajid getting encouragement from his cornerman, Ray Palonia. Walang adrenaline yun, ha? Doon sa cut ni Patrocenio, dapat malagyan naman ng konting adrenaline to stop the blood from flowing. There's a loose tape on the right glove of Patrocenio. This is the last round of this action-packed battle. Patrocenio's giving it all he's got. But momentarily, I'm seeing referee Duca is going to call a halt to this because of that loose tape on the glove of Patrocenio. Ito, that's it. Now there's going to be timeout to address that loose tape. Nakakapagpahinga naman yung dalawang boksingero dito. Grabe naman yung pagtapal ng tape. Okay. Oh, pati yung kabila daw. Aha. 1, 2. Yan. Okay. Ready na. Ano kaya ginagamit nila? Masking tape? Sana naman hindi. And here we go once more. Bakbakan na naman. It's all infighting. And you have to say that Alajid has the advantage kung ganitong estilo. Oh, nice shot coming from Alajid. Nakapaupo doon si Alajid. Sandali. Meron siyang kino-complain, pero sabi ni Duca, hindi, laban lang kayo. I think Alajid has been able to score the cleaner shots. And that's going to impress the judges, no doubt. And this fight is going to go to distance. Back in round number 3, bumagsak po si Patrocenio late in round number 3. And then he was cut by an accidental headbutt for the left eyelid. But Dr. Rivera made the right call in deeming that it was not a deep cut. And sure enough, na-control ng cornerman ni Patrocenio yung sugat. Ito pa, iwas-iwas na lang si Alajid. He probably feels he's ahead on points. And again, he connected with the right hand.
Break.
And for Patrocenio, as we mentioned earlier, this is his first 6-rounder. He has graduated from being a 4-round fighter. 10-second clapper about to sound. Yan na po. Patapos na yung ating laban. We're not gonna see a knockout. This is gonna go to distance. And the judges will decide the outcome. Tapos na po ang laban. 6-rounder. Patrocenio kontra Alajid. One knockdown was scored back in round number 3. Patrocenio with a record of 2 wins, 1 loss with 1 draw and 1 knockout. At si Alajid naman, 2 wins and 1 loss with 2 knockouts. Nice show of sportsmanship by both these fighters. Ito naman po ang ating punch of the round. And Alajid was supposed to be the southpaw of this fight, but he fought orthodox. And if Patrocenio was expecting to fight a southpaw, nasurpresa siya because hindi nga nag-southpaw si Alajid. He fought orthodox the whole way, the entire distance of 6 rounds. And now we await the decision. Sino kaya nanalo? Sino kaya nagwagi? Yan ang coach and trainer ni Alajid, si Ray Pelonia. Ring announcer Bobby Mandahar, I think, has a score sheet. And we're gonna get the official decision momentarily. Ready na ba? Okay, ready na ang ating ring announcer Bobby Mandahar with the outcome of this fight. Go, Bobby!
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, here are the scores of the 3 judges. Judge Abainsa scored it 57-56, Patrocenio. Judge Tamano scored it 57-56, Alajid. Judge Garcia scored it 57-56. Winner by split decision, Eman Alajid.
Alajid has won by a split decision on a very close fight. And what made it happen for Alajid was the 3rd round knockdown. And that's a decisive round. Nag 10-8 round si Alajid because of that knockdown. A very close fight. And Patrocenio, who was, I thought, fought outside of his style because he never fought from a distance in this fight. He went in fighting. Actually, si Alajid also fought out of his usual style. Hindi siya nag-southpaw. He went orthodox all the way. And the adjustments both these fighters did. And it made for a very interesting fight. Round number 2, nakita natin. Again, si Patrocenio, umaatake. Close distance fighting. Hindi niya nagamit yung kanyang distansya, yung advantage niya sa reach. And in round number 3, ito na yung papagsak. Pinapagsak ni Alajid si Patrocenio towards the end of that round. Watch it here. Yun. A right hand. And he was up right away. And that was a flash knockdown, but still it cost him a 10-8 round. And that was the difference. The difference maker. Tapos in round number 4, nasugatan po si Patrocenio. An accidental headbutt. But, that didn't stop him from continuously attacking Alajid. Alajid had better control of the ring. He was moving around much better footwork than Patrocenio. And then in the 6th round, he coasted, he breezed, he knew he was ahead on points. Realizing that knockdown was a very marginal factor. Ito po nangyari. As the fight ended, both fighters still continuing to trade a lot of leather. A split decision victory by Eman Alajid to improve his record to 3-1 with 2 knockouts, while Rinjie Patrocenio, his record goes down to 2-2-1 with 1 knockout. Tapos na po ang laban natin, a 6-rounder. Nanalo po Alajid over Patrocenio, split decision.